pick up my friend Crumb from work and drive him to work, and he would talk about the future like he was some fortune teller. He'd look at the exit signs off interstates and the maps in our hand, then explain why we were taking a different way to work. But we'd show up at the restaurant looking forlorn and worn by the new way we had taken and gotten lost on. Then we'd fire up the grill and let it heat as our boss would yell at us in the same way that made our son go crazy, to the point that he would hear voices coming from the shadows and see the souls of people who were driving their cars down the 85 to Alabama or Atlanta, their souls pulling on their bumpers, trying to stop their holes from leaving them behind as their drivers traveled to feel alive when those who were content and happy would sleep. And my car was my home. The driver's seat would fold back, and my head would rest so that I could see the stars wake and hold still in meditation. Their shine like that radiating stare my dad still gives right as he'd wake from some dream, and I swear sometimes I got a flicker of where he'd been before he acknowledged he had fallen asleep on the couch again. And I drove back down south for a girl, I suppose, who was in the movies we saw with those characters we thought had lost as much as we were losing, and the hours on the highway, calling out those towns we had once stopped at and known only by the fading dimness of our headlights. And afterwards, Crumb would smoke cigarettes with some girl around his arm, masking his desire to love in the warmth of pretending you're close to someone, when you're holding someone close to stay warm. In Georgia, it does get cold in winter, believe me. Bones freeze to tendons and skin. Just like sometimes my mind wanders in those late nights and transparent sunrises, disfigured by the film still rolling in our eyes and beer stuck to our breath. It's the humidity I can't quite clean off. Because I'm still with you, Georgia. As much as I wanted to leave, then left, sometimes my bedroom walls are car windows, and Crumb is still convincing me there's another way to work. Thank you.